Tasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Ena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhattavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Reading from Hare Krishna. Thank you for being here this morning, this evening. I do not know is it morning or evening. It is morning in India, so it's okay. It's not wrong to say good morning. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, one of the founder Acharya of this Krishna consciousness movement. Thank you. He said that he wrote a bhajan that Sambandha janite Sambandha janile ho karilo bhajana. If we, Sambandha means relationship. Like, if I do not know who Omar is, okay, who Omar was before, and we met in the street, we encountered, but we do not know each other. We do not say hello, hi, we just pass. We do not know we don't have any relationship between us. So we might say, hi, how are you doing? Okay, good, that's it. We do not engage further discussion with the person who we do not know. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that once living being like we, all of us, including any living being, not only human being, and all nationality, not only American or anybody else, every single living being, once they know the relationship with the Supreme Lord, then it will be something interesting to know about the person. We know more about the God and we develop more interest, and that interest leads us to more interest, and we want to know the person even better and more. What does he do? Where does he live? What does he like? What is his nature? All these questions comes behind, and we know more about that. Then he focuses that the relationship between God and living being, and also if we know the relationship between God and like Prakriti, and the relationship between time and God, karma and God, all these relationships. So when we know in detail, then our devotional service become very smooth, and we can see the connection of God in every single thing in this world. When we see the beautiful sky, Srimad Bhagavatam has explained that this God is as vast as the sky. So when we see the sky, we immediately understand the greatness of God. When we see the moon in the night, we really feel that, wow, Krishna's mind is cool like moon. and we immediately connect ourselves with God. Seeing moon, when we see like a gentle cool breeze, wow, it is so purifying, refreshing, and we understand that this is, Krishna says that among all this purifier, I am the wind. So he has given this samantha gyan in Bhagavad Gita. So we can connect ourselves with God. We can see God in everywhere in a real time. Sometime when we hear about the pastime that happened 5,000 years ago, so what am I going to do with that pastime? I was not there. How can I connect myself? What is my connection to God in this real time? So, in order to realize this fact, Krishna has spoken Sambandha Gyan in Bhagavad Gita. If you see chapter 10, he says that I am this, I am that, I am this. He is explaining everything. So, we can always make that connection ourselves with God, and we remain Krishna conscious. So, Prabhupada says, once people understand the omnipresence, omnipotency of the Lord, then it is very, very difficult to forget Him. Now we are struggling how to remember God at all time because we are not able to connect God with everything. So the pure devotees see God everywhere, presence of God everywhere. So this is all matter of time and our connection. So God is always equally present even in holy name. But sometimes we may chant holy name for years and years, we may not have any realization. We may not have so tremendous effect of that hearing the name of God. Just like in a highway, when a big truck comes with a horn from the distance, and we are standing by the freeway, and a big truck coming, running in 150 speed mile with a horn going on. So in the beginning, we hear the sound of the horn little less when it is too far. When it is come close, the frequency of that sound get bigger and bigger and bigger. And when it passes through us, by us, and goes far again, and the sound again gets slower. Ooh, ooh, like that. So the sound of the horn at all time is the same, but because we were at some point we were far from the truck, so we could hear little less. When it come right close in front of us, we could hear more bigger sound, and when it passes through along and go very far, then we again hear less and less, and at some point we do not hear at all. So the effect of name of God is always present in the name. Krishna's name and Krishna himself are identical, and it is always completely Purna Suddha Nitya Mukta. Avinnatvam Namanamini, that is the definition of God's name. But because of our consciousness, because of our consciousness that has been not opened up yet, just like a flower. Have you seen a lotus flower which has not sprouted yet? From the beginning, it has a little bird and grows a little bigger, and at some point, it just open up like this. So the advanced devotees who practice Krishna consciousness for a long time and they have realized and experienced things, they are like a lotus flower. That lotus flower is completely bloomed and it is spreading all good aroma and giving all the beauty. But some flowers are still closed and they are not yet sprouted. So this is how we know the Lord, by understanding the Sambandha Gyan among living entities and Prakriti, living entity and time, living entity and God, living entity and karma. All this, when we completely understand in a knots in a complete whole, then it is very easy for us to connect ourselves with God. So in this way, when we know God, then it helps us to define or to make our goal. what is my goal in bhakti or spiritual life or Krishna consciousness. So I was going to discuss about the goal in Krishna consciousness, and our Vedic scriptures, they have defined all the goals that people normally have in the life in the whole world. Either they are spiritual people or they are material people who do not have at all any spiritual interest. That like separate different people have a different goal. For example, what is your goal, Prabhu? Just for example.
What is my goal?
Yeah. You are devotee, yeah, you know the goal, but just in general. Suppose you are a school teacher.
Yeah, okay.
And you are working in a school, so what would be your goal?
To benefit my students somehow so that they have a good life.
To benefit his students so that they can have a better life. What would be your goal, Prabhu? You are a student, right?
No. No.
You are not? So, okay, what is your goal? Tell me. Just be honest. Speak from your heart. We are not judging or making anything here.
To best use my ability for the benefit of mankind,
Benefit of your family
of humankind.
or humankind. Very nice. See, you both come on the same category. Benefiting. What about Sam? What is your goal?
To have more and more association of the devotees of Krishna.
More and more association of the devotees of Krishna. We are almost in the same. So in this way, there. Okay, I don't want to go everybody and then ask the same question. So you might have your answer. And the Shastra, they have categorized all the goal of life. Like in general, people have like somebody want to get a better job, support their family, maintain their family. Like if you go to India, some people have their goal to go to America. Go to America and make a lot of dollar money and bring money back home and support my family. Go. Some people want to study very well and create their career. Nowadays we can, so many career developing courses. People go and take those classes, get motivation, inspiration, and find their better job, study, and get a good job. So the Vedic literature has defined all the goals together, they put together, and then they have given four major goals that include every single desires of the living being. They are famously known as dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. Uh, Dharma means to be nice, to live a better moral life, do not hurt anybody, always think like benefit of others, try to be nice in the society so that people recognize you as a nice person. Oh, this guy is very gentle, very pious. He always help others, do charity and everything. So in modern days, people are doing all kind of charity work, different so many organizations. Like for example, who was the owner of the Microsoft?
Yeah, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. He says, "I want to die poor. I want to spend my most of the money in charity." So it is good thought. It comes under dharma. Also, a religious life, having some faith in God, go to temple or worship, study scriptures, anything benevolent activities that all come under dharma. Some people have different goal that they want to just make money. I do not care about dharma. I do not care about anything. I do not care about how I make money, but I want to make a lot of money and enjoy my life. I do not care if it creates side effect reactions, sinful reactions or not. I don't care if I exploit people or not, but my goal is to make money, artha. And some other people, other category of people, they say, no, I do not even care about money, about dharma. I just want to enjoy my life, kama. I have so much desire. I simply don't care about my future. I do not care about how I make money or not, but I want to enjoy. Just like modern days young generation. Fine. They don't care about their career, they don't care about their future, they don't care about anything. I just want to enjoy, just enjoy today. I don't care about tomorrow. So many desires. Sometimes it can be intermixed, connected. Like, why do I want to make money? Because I want to enjoy. So artha and kama can be mixed together. Why do I want to become very nice man? Because I want to be recognized in the society. I want to go to heaven, or I want to put a good impression in the society and people so that people respect me. So this can be changed. And some people, no, I do not care about dharma. Dharma is okay, but I do not care about making so much money, and I do not care about enjoying so much sense gratification, but I want to get out from this entanglement and this suffering. I want to moksha, liberation. And some people escape their responsibilities and duties and just want to live a free life, and they don't mind to become like a hippie generation. They uh, they they were looking for moksha from their disturbing life. I don't want to go and take career. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. I don't care. Just live like enjoy your life. This is all this desiring moksha. So this is they are called purushartha. Purushartha means you put your hard work, endeavor to attain those things. Like in English, we say, no pain, no gain. In order to attain those things, we have to invest our best of our ability, our time, and everything. And they will not come on very easily. So they are called Purushartha. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the middle, golden avatar, the yellow dhoti, when he came, he set up a different goal for devotees. That goal is very clearly explained in Srimad Bhagavatam, that these four Purusharthas are given in the Vedas, in the Upanishad. The goal of life as defined as moksha. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I think it is better to have these four Purusharthas. We should have a different Purushartha better than that one, which is um, Krishna Prema. Krishna Prema is also called Panchama Purushartha, the fifth goal given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asked, why do you reject these four Purusharthas that are mentioned in the Upanishads? Why they can't be adopted in Krishna consciousness? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was explaining that these people, they who want to enjoy like dharma, sometimes it could be relative. Dharma could be relative, something which is good for us. It could be not the same for other people. Like what you define as dharma, it may be sinful for somebody else. So this is relative. And purpose behind dharma is you want to enjoy your better life. You are afraid of your prestige in the society, so that you want to maintain the status quo of being a nice person. So you do not want to lose your reputation or your recognition. And something good for you, maybe something bad for other people. It cannot be like equal to all. And artha, money, or this economic development, you can never be satisfied with that. The more you have, the more you desire to have more and more, and that can never give an inner peace for us. The goal should be, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu defines, the goal should be something that once after attaining it, you have no other desire to attain. But in dharma, what you do, you do some pious activities and you want to do more, and you are after your recognition, after your satisfaction, after your name and fame, but then you are never satisfied and you always want to do more and you want to enjoy more. In artha, money, the more money you make, the more desire you have, and you never satisfy that, okay, at this point I have already earned so much and I am done now. I do not need any more further. Desires will never satisfy it. Just like adding ghee in the fire will never extinguish. It makes the fire bigger and bigger. So when we try to satisfy the desire and we run after the desires, then it will never take us to the point that we are satisfied. So all these are just because of people performing all these things because of fear in their mind. Maya Upanishad Sakshat. So when we have a fear, then I want to be a nice person. Otherwise, what will the society will tell me? And I want to make so much money. Otherwise, how will my future be protected? How will my kids be survived in future? So I want to enjoy so many desires. So then this is all because of fear. If we see now, just we can see the opposite way. The people, with religious people, pious people, they all do and perform activities not because they love God, but because they are fearful about their future. What will happen to me? If I am not pious enough, then I might go to hell. The door is open always. But in Krishna consciousness, devotees are simply neither they are escapist, nor they are renouncing unnecessarily, nor they are enjoying, nor they are bhogi. Devotees of Krishna are neither willfully, intentionally denying the responsibilities and give up and become sadhu, sannyasi or sadhu or brahmachari or grihastha, whatever they are. Nor they want to enjoy material things. Nor they artificially want to renounce things. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, we use things, whatever is favorable in service of the Lord. We do not mind to use money in the service of the Lord. And we are not running away from our responsibilities. We engage in social life. We have responsibilities, family. We take care of them as much as needed per bare minimum. So all these people, the dharma, artha, kama, moksha, who are looking for that moksha, if you are looking for moksha, then how long you can become peace, getting liberated out, then sometime you may have desire again and you come back again. You fall down from your highly reached position. Great people who are after moksha, they attain some kind of liberation, but after a long time, again the same desire appear in their mind and they fall down and again they begin the new life. But in Krishna consciousness, none of these things are accepted or rejected, but they are simply used in the service of Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu acts like if somebody is running after dharma, then he get pious credit and he can be promoted to heavenly planet. He can better live better life after this life. And somebody artha working for economic development, they can enjoy money. The all people can behind them. They can be glorified like a big, great businessman Elon Musk. How powerful he is. He opened his own party now. He doesn't want to be with Mr. President because he has money. If I go and open a party, do you think anybody's going to join that party? But yeah, in the material world, nobody even care about my political party. And somebody like get moksha, they are free from material pangs and sufferings. What do we get after getting Krishna consciousness? What is benefit for us? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asked, and he replied that first thing, we get Krishna in our life. That is the first benefit. And the second benefit of becoming Krishna conscious is that Krishna says, Ma Suchaha. What does Ma Suchaha means? Do not fear. Do not fear. I am with you. I will protect you and take care of you. Give up that fear. And this assurance from the Lord is the biggest thing in our life. For example, in India, sometime when election come, we have so many slum areas in poverty-stricken areas where people live under really very humble situation. They don't have home, they have no water, no things, toilet, everything. So poverty-stricken places. And the political leaders, the cheaters, come and says, "If you vote for me, I will improve your situation. I'll make house." Is it not true? Right? Your country, my country, same thing. And these people get great hope on these leaders. And okay, we will give you vote. It gives them great satisfaction, relief. Just like in a family life, husband and wife, they are going through some difficulties. Husband is not able to make money, but there is so much demand at home. They have kids. Your wife says, "Don't worry, my dear, I am with you. No matter if we don't have any money now, but as long as we are together, maybe sometime in future, we might progress and make some money, but I will not give you up. I'll be with you." So when that words come from wife, then husband gets, "Oh, okay, my dear, speak, help her. Thank you so much." Sometimes people leave away if they are like in difficulties. So the Krishna says that, "My dear devotees, whoever takes shelter of me, they are under my care, guide, and protection. And whatever they have, whatever devotion they have, I'll protect that. And whatever they need in performing devotional service, I carry in them." So that promise comes from God, from Krishna to the devotees, and that is the greatest gain for us. What could be anything better than that? So we are not after dharma, we are not after pious activities, we are not after attaining heavenly planet, or we are not even after moksha. So in India, in all the Vaishnava sampradayas, most of the sampradaya, they simply worship God for moksha. Ultimate goal of life is to get liberated from. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu completely deny that. He says, Mama Janmani Janmani Swari Bhavatat Bhakti Ahi Tuki Tvai. I do not mind to take birth, million life after life, as long as I am engaged in the service of the Lord. That is greatest liberation for me. Actually, those Vaishnavas, they take shelter of God for moksha. But Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they give up this concept of moksha. They give up the desire to be very famous among the people. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitamba jagadish kamai. Mama janmani janmanisware bhavatat bhakti rahitu ki tvai. Na dhanam, neither I am after wealth. Na janam, nor I am after followers, janam, people. Na sundarim, nor am I after a beautiful person. Na janam na sunam kavitamba jagadisha kamai. Nor I want to be glorified, or nor I want to accumulate anything in this world, but my only desire in every life I get is to perform pure unalloyed devotional service at the lotus feet of the Lord. That gives me avayadan, avayadan, the fearlessness. So in this way, neither we are escapist, nor we are bhogi, that we want to enjoy this material world, nor we are tyagi, we are renouncing these things, but we are simply engaging and using everything in service of the Lord. So this fifth goal that was set up by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the most logical goal and very, very practical goal that everyone should have in their life. Is it clear? If you have any question, let's ask question.
You're saying love of God is the ultimate goal. But isn't there a verse that says that the yogis aren't peaceful, the karmis aren't peaceful, the jnanis aren't peaceful, but the bhakta is always peaceful because the yogis, they want powers, the jnanis want knowledge, the karmis want sense gratification.
Bhakti, mukti, jnani, kami, sakale asanta, Krishna bhakta chatur, ataiva santa. Yes. Because in love of God, you are not running after your personal benefit. As long as we are running and planning and working for our own personal benefit, no matter how many lifetimes we work so hard, we are never satisfied. Never ever satisfied. We can try. Yes, sir. I saw your hand. Oh no. But when we work for God and then he says, Krishna says, Mari Krishna Rakhe ke, Rakhe Krishna Mari ke. That if God want to kill me, who can protect me? And if God want to protect me, then who can kill me? That faith, that strong rakshasi iti viswasya, that strong belief that the Lord will always protect me at any time. When that strong faith developed within your heart, then you are free from this material world. Even though you are here, you are out. So this assurance comes from Krishna consciousness by practicing Krishna consciousness. So we should have this goal all the time in our mind and work for that. When we chant Hare Krishna, how many of we chant Hare Krishna here? Everybody chanting Hare Krishna? You do? How many rounds? One. What about you, sir? Not yet?
I'm reluctant. I like to show it for morale.
Yeah. So we experience these things when we keep chanting, and that things comes from within. That experience come for us. We realize that we see the presence of God. We see that God is taking care of everybody, and that satisfaction. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, he says that once you attain this understanding, realization, you no longer desire anything else in this world. You are satisfied with me. So this was all about setting up spiritual goal in our life. If we are really thinking about our own benefit, it is all time to stop, and we'll have some prasadam. Any questions? Any discussion? Yes.
I'd like to ask you about how does a person discover their relationship with Krishna? How does a person get to reveal that what their loving relationship with Krishna is?
Loving relationship with Krishna. How do we? Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Discover. It's a very good question. Krishna Bhakti. Thank you. You know the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a verse. Krishna Bhakti Nitya Mukta Sadhya Kabunai Sravanadi Chitta Kori Karovai Udai. So the relationship between living being and God is already there, established. We are not making new relationship. Like for example, you and me, I am from Nepal, you are from here. Before that, maybe we didn't have any relationship, but when we came here, we connected to International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And we see each other and we established our relationship. So now we think that, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, how are you? So we have a good friendship relationship now, friendship. But we are not trying to make a relationship with God, and our relationship with Him is already there, is eternal. Mamai Vamsa Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. The living being, all the living beings are my part and parcel, and they are eternal. Our relationship is eternal. It is not some kind of temporary relationship. But because we are in this material world and we have so many conceptions and so many ideas, and we have our own goal, own dream, own life, we have been a little bit away from the Lord, and for temporarily we have forgotten that original relationship with the Lord. But in order to reveal that already established all-time relationship, so constantly chanting and hearing of the scripture, the holy name, one day when I am sincerely doing it, sometimes I may be externally chanting outside, Hare Krishna, but my mind is doing something else. How can I accomplish my job tomorrow? Or I have so much work left. How can I make so much money? I'm only making this much. How can I buy another new car? But my mind is thinking that way. So externally I'm engaged in spiritual activities, but internally my mind is doing something else. In that case, Krishna does not reveal that relationship to us, because he scans you, he sees through you, your intention. Krishna does not see our external activities, but after that external activities, what is going on inside, into our heart, into our mind, that is what Krishna sees. And if he sees that we are seriously looking for him, if we are looking for God, then we do not need to look for God. He will definitely come. and reveal. Chaitanya Charandas, Prabhu, you are my eternal consort in the spiritual world. You are welcome. Thank you. So, when we are hungry to know God more and more, like in a physical level, when somebody is not hungry, no matter how palatable food you have in the table, like delicacies, 84 you prepare every day, every Sunday. A person who is not hungry, that food doesn't mean anything. But a person who is very hungry, but there's nice food set up on the table, wow, smells so good, so fresh, I want to enjoy food, I'm so hungry. So when we have that hunger to understand God, and when Krishna sees that hunger within ourselves, then he will come running to us and reveal to us. This is how this relationship is revealed, probably. Maybe some time, but it will be.
Thank you. That's
Yes.
very satisfying answer.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
After all these years, I just crave the association of Vaishnavas.
Mhm.
There's a pungency there that you can't see, that it's not material, it's beyond the senses really. It blows my heart open how deeply intimate this business of love of God is. You know, I think most of us have this very Yajna, logical,
Mhm.
God is universe, subatomic particles,
Yeah.
and infinite universes, which is part of God, but just like this shadow coming from my hand. But it never ceases to amaze me the deep love. Like, whoa, you know, this deep love that devotees have for Krishna. And that's how you know, because your mind can't contain it, but your heart
Mhm.
can't be open enough for it. It's so vast.
Yeah. That's why it is said that if someone is really serious and look for God, then if you take one step, then God will take 10 steps in that sense. So, and actually the scripture are revealing to us that the Lord is working for millions of lifetimes to attract us towards Him. But we are attracted outside, externally into this material world. In the glamorous world of this material nature, we are given up that attraction of God and attracted to external energy of the Lord. But there was a man in India one time, it's a real story. One man was always running after a beautiful woman. He had a girlfriend, and he would write poetry for her, explaining the beauty of her eyes. My dear love, your eyes is like a... Okay, you know what does it mean. And one sadhu was by the bank of the river, ocean, and he could see how crazy that man was after the girl. He could imagine. It's not like one day affair, every day. And he would invite him to the temple, and he would, oh, I cannot give up. I don't want to lose my vision to see the beautiful eyes of my girlfriend. Do we not glorify sometime when we are in love, fall in love, and we explain things? Oh, your eyes are so beautiful, right? And this is all about love, beauty, describing things. And then the sadhu said, what if I find something whose eyes is more beautiful than this girl's eyes? Would you be attracted? Of course. First of all, that is not even possible that someone has better beautiful eye than my girlfriend. But if there is, then I would definitely be attracted. Then you come to temple tomorrow in Lord Venkatesh, Venkatesh or Balaji, maybe Balaji. Balaji in India, big temple. You come, I will show you better eyes than your girlfriend, then maybe you will be attracted to him, to the Lord. The man, not with, he was not really listening him, but he said, okay, no problem. If you really want me to come and see the darshan of your God, I don't mind, I can come. And that devotee came to the temple and prayed to the Lord, my dear Lord, could you please kindly reveal the beauty of your eyes to one person who I have invited to the temple? Could you please reveal him your beauty of your eyes? And the man came in and saw the darshan of the Lord, and the Lord revealed his transcendental vision, and the man fell in love with that deity. He gave up his beautiful girlfriend. So this is what Krishna says, Raso Bharjam Rasopyasya. You want to give up the lower taste, then you have to have higher taste. But you cannot give up the taste at all. You should have something. So it is all about how we are looking God, and then it's just a matter of time. It is possible, very, very possible that He can reveal our original spiritual form. But devotees are not even after understanding who they are, they simply want to serve, and by doing so, this relationship will naturally establish at some point. What do I want the most with the Lord? This naturally divines. This is how in ancient time teachers would teach Gurukula, open the Gurukula and teach the student and find out the nature of the student and engage them accordingly. Not like today that everybody, their competition in the school. Everybody has to score highest degree. No matter I am interested in physics, chemistry or not, but I should study it and I should learn and I should get high mark. And competition in India, in exam when they like when other person get like 1 point less, they commit suicide because they think, oh, he beat me up. This is not the ancient education system. Ancient education system is Gurukul, that the Guru would analyze and study and observe the student and see his inner core desires of that, and he would fan that fire and make it bigger and then educate him in that discipline, and then he would lead a better life in future with perfect skill and understanding in this. But modern education, that's what Prabhupada says, it is like a slaughterhouse for the soul. So it all depends on am I really looking for Krishna? What is the purpose behind my devotion? What is going on inside here? I cannot see your mind, you cannot see my mind. I can fool you, you can fool me, but we cannot fool Krishna. Krishna cannot be fooled, right? Jamuna can fool me, I can fool her, but neither of us can fool Krishna. So better remain simple, humble, and just have this cold attitude of service, like you are doing every Sunday. You invite a lot of people, you offer delicacies, very nice offering to the Lord, dance, kirtan, party. This is what you are already doing, and then there is already, I can see the relationship, but I am not qualified to reveal that for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
And you go out for preaching all the time. Then preaching means glorifying your friend. You're already friend of Krishna. You're doing exactly what his friends are supposed to do. Hare Krishna. I hope. Hungry for food can value, the person who is hungry can value the food. The people who is hungry for Krishna, then Krishna can understand that and come to your heart. Or he's already inside there, he will reveal to you who he is in bigger, clear picture. God is unlimited, we cannot understand God in complete. That's what Jiva Goswami said when he was writing Sadhagos Sandarbhas. The very first thing we should understand that I cannot understand God. This is the first statement we should understand in a spiritual journey. Incomplete. Vedas gives us ideas, and our spiritual teachers, they reveal more. And even knowing after God still remain unknown, incomplete in pictures. Sometimes Krishna himself doesn't understand who he is. That's why he has to come as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is all about unlimited God, unlimited love, unlimited relationship. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Cool.